Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. Sub GG.
Mirrors on the wall, staring back at me. Stranger in the hall, frozen by the scene. Portraits seem to fade, he lost his centerpiece. Can't recall his face, I hope he'll rest in peace. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey.
Sound check, sound check.
Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Look, there's my home, there's my wall. See, it's the flower, mine is lost. Beyond space, beyond time, give me fire, clear my mind. Tale of love, so divine. You are human, just like now. I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. Call me by name, I will wait. Tell me your secrets, be my friend. Beyond me, with the light, I am dreaming every night. You have all for your next. You are human, you and me. I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. Take my hand and bring me back.
Hello, everyone here. Anyone here? Anyone here?
I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. I was a lonely sailor
Hi, the simple man.
needed
Good
somebody
evening.
to show the way. Yeah, I was a heartbeat with no sound till you came around. Yeah, you showed me colors, light in the darkness. You were the only thing I needed. Then we got older, but we stayed the same. Swear that we never
Welcome on board for the first live stream of OnlyPips FX. Welcome. My name is Brian, aka known as Y Brian. Nice to meet you guys. Let's get it, Joe. Nice to see you all here.
Like a symphony of our memories. Oh, what if the years turn into gold? The longer we live, yeah, the more we grow. We could be 100 miles apart, but it's never far. Yeah, you show me colors, light in the darkness. You were the only thing I needed. Then we got older, but we stayed the same. Swear that we never lost the flame. No
Hey Brian, do you have plan to have this weekly at this timing? Yes, supposed to be start at 8 p.m. But too bad there is some technical issue. Took up about 30 minutes time lah. So every single weekend on the Sunday itself, we will be starting the stream at 8 p.m. Malaysia or SGT time. Then, coming for me myself, I'll be conducting a live trades streaming on the Wednesday and Thursday itself, and then Lawrence will be doing on the Tuesday and Friday. He will be joining us later at 8:45. So we just chill a bit and maybe we can just interact with each other stuff. So today I will be touching on for weekly outlook for the week, the on gold and all those like foreign forex currencies from the majors to the minors, and then we touch on some education stuff, like you how to use the MT4 and MT5, and other than that, it's going to be like a brief analysis, basics one, like a support on resistance about the premium and discounts rate. All those things are like a very basic analysis that you need to touch on before you can do the analysis and execution and everything. Joe, buy, sell or go? Weekend, bro. There is no market right here. Too bad, too bad. Great, thanks for the breakdown for what to expect. Yeah, so incoming every single Sunday, I will be touching on in different stream itself. From the education wise, I will be teaching session by session, and from the PD arrays and how you guys going to find your own self intraday setups, because there is tons of strategy out there. So how do you know your appetite well is you go and touch around first, then you can see something. Oh, maybe this strategy, I feel comfortable using it, and then end up you can just use it, or you can just make it in your own way, like you make some strategy up or to find your own confluences and everything. But personally, my strategy is just using about PD arrays and just about all about fair value gaps. Simple man, just a question for you. How much do you know about trading in forex? Like in terms of the strategy itself, like how in depth do you know about it? Like, is the candle momentum, all the volumes and the order flow and everything? Are you aware about it, or you just a whole new into this forex trading industries? So you're okay, very new to trading and forex. Only done investing so far. So like the investing are like value investing kind on the stocks, or what kind of investing that you are in? Like maybe just the industry, maybe stocks or property itself. Just a brief one will do. So there is some tips for you getting into forex. Everyone know forex is all about trading currencies across different countries' currency and against another other country currencies, right? So what do they actually do is about the whole the transaction, the currency exchange between a country to another country. So what do we trade about? It is according to the chart price action. We analyze accordingly to to find our bias for the direction against the currency itself. Like for example, you see a gold XAU USD is about gold against the US dollar. Can you see in the chart right here? Okay, good. Then what you can see is from the gold itself, this is XAU is the one at the price of it, and behind is like how much US dollar you need to buy an ounce. It's about 2,500 for an ounce. So from here you can see what do we trade off is we find the bias the of the day or the week, then we just trade accordingly. But how do we analyze it is according to technical analysis. So there is a fundamental analysis and technical analysis in forex. So what are the fundamentals analysis? So we can just go to forex factory, forex factory. Then you click on the calendar, and you will see bunch of news coming up for the week. So what can you see from the forex factory, right? Oh, give me a second. Maybe I'll do a new screenshot. So you can see it from here. So you can see it from here. There is shit, um, so you can just go through www.forexfactory.com/calendar. Then you can see the news for the week. How So news are the main drivers for fundamentals itself. Then from there you can trade according to which currency has the most volume. So you can trade from it. Okay. So those without red folder news, okay, there is couple of colors of the folders itself. So there is red folders, which is the strongest, has the most impact on the currency itself. Then the orange one, and then the yellow, and then the white. Usually the whites one are those like banks holiday and all these. And we would like to emphasize like there if there is no if there is a bank holiday for the currency itself, we are most likely going to avoid the pairs for the day, the bank currencies holidays current. Okay. So if you are still new to it, I bet you still looking here and there about the technical analysis. To give all the credits itself to the man who taught me, Mr. T, from a community. He's very nice young guy, and he taught me everything, make my whole trading journey change. And the second person who actually changed was a person named Jasper. And then the third person is Aryo. Aryo, Aryo.io. I bet you guys know it. If you guys don't know it, want to search for his content, you can search it on the YouTube as well. Aryo, Arjo. He's from Netherlands. I learned a lot from him and fixed my strategy and everything else a lot. Okay, this is the credits part. And the next thing I would like to continue on going to be the weekly outlook uh, from my perspective. So do give me a while. Okay, I just give it a start. So from DXY itself, DXY is called DXY is a US dollar index. So we for trading majors, which is those against the US dollar, the majors currencies like gold against the US dollar, Australian dollar, Euro dollar, GBP, New Zealand dollar, and the US dollar against the other countries like Canadian dollar and the yen itself. So the first thing we always do for the weekly outlook is we since it's the 1st of September, welcome to a first stream of OnlyPips FX. So from the monthly time frame itself, we do notice the swing low is already has taken and then made a very strong rejection of here. So what do we expect? It might have some retracement before continue heading lower to this low. So this is from the weekly time frame itself. Then the next thing. So if the price is intent to continue lower, we will need to look for a fair value areas for the price to continue lower off to here. If the price fail, if the premium price, which is the resistance, is failed to hold, the price could be just continue, turn the support, the resistance into a support to continuing higher. So we would just need to observe since the price took a major draw on liquidity from the monthly itself. Then from the daily, weekly, okay, this was my bad. This is the weekly fair value area. So there is a lot of term that I will be using. You can just ask after the weekly outlook session. Okay, so do let me continue. So we can see price intend to going higher after taking off the major draw on liquidity. I wouldn't surprise if price coming back here, this fair value gap, to then continue higher off here. If the price decide to break and close above here, this this particular protected high, it could just continue higher to take out this high. It will be a low resistance liquidity run on this high. So what do we expect is there might be a short-term bullish on the dollar to continue higher. If the price respected this premium area, we could see something like this. A pump up, leaving with a fair value gap, sting into this premium array, overlapping with this daily fair value area, to then continue lower with a BPR out, fair value gap in, fair value gap out, respected the second order flow, we could just took it from here. The sting in of this fair value gap. To then continue lower all the way targeting here, the first draw liquidity definitely is here. Okay, so my bias is a short term early of the week, potentially just continuing higher, which is a short term bullish for the first half of the week. Then the second half of the week is going to be a reversal or a continuation. We will just have a look. So on the gold itself, let me check on the monthly. On the gold itself, last month price did break a all-time high right here at 2531. After this 2531, right, the price decide to reject it. I think is the end of the week itself. So it's look pretty bullish to me on the gold. I would rather to long it instead of like shorting it. So how do we get involved into continuing higher? We will need to look for a discount array. A short-term bullish on the DXY means a short-term bearish bias on the majors. So if those idea against it, I will not be interested. So how do we get short-term bearish on it? Price fail to continuing higher and close above this draw on liquidity. Instead of the price just close below from the weekly itself, from the candle open. The price pump failed to close above, eventually it flipped. So the next draw on liquidity will be here. And also is in line with a weekly fair value gap. So after this weekly fair value gap, right, we found our buyers. So in this range, we can see the price is consolidating. We would like to wait a clear direction of it. There is equal high resting above right here. If the price would really like to just dump all the way, I do expect a huge pump, maybe right here, a sweep of this equal high, then fail to close above, to then continue lower to hit the target right here. So from here, I would like to see, since I'm temporarily bullish on it, I would like there might be a potential there might be a possibility the price could just sting into this 4-hour fair value gap to then continue lower. this is my take for gold. So those who want to have a swing, who doesn't want to micromanage their own trade, what they can do is wait for Monday closes. We won't jump into a trade on the Monday itself because we wouldn't know it will be a huge spike or not, and we don't hold over the weekend, which is I don't really recommend it. This is a personal preference. So what can we do if if it's middle of the week? What I would do is just setting a limit right here, then target my draw on liquidity at this low. We just wait the alert to be rang. Why the stop loss is here instead of here? So because if in a lower time frame, right, we can see there is a order flow hold, there is a bearish order flow. A proper order flow is the price leaving with a fair value gaps. So what is a fair value gaps? It will be touched on the education streams later on. Sooner or later, the education stream is going to be available only with the premium members. So those premium members welcome on board, and we very welcome you. We would like to. So how do you get into our premium members, right? You can just contact our mods, get into our Telegram, and then definitely our admins will be assisting you. Okay, so do let me continue. The price could just continue lower right here to target right here. But we won't set any limits for now. We will just do observation for the Monday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be our major execution timing. Okay, so also the same thing on the Australian dollar. The price did hit a major draw on liquidity after sweeping this low. So after sweeping this low, the price decided to pump but failed to close higher. But from this standpoint of view, I do believe Australian dollar is going to be a bit more strengthened compared to other currency pairs against the dollar especially. So from here we can see a very strong weekly BPR form. So I wouldn't surprise if price just continue lower to come into a fair value area, maybe sweeping this swing low, to then continue higher, close above this equal high. Yes, just sweep into, because this thing in is supposed to be just rejection of. We would like to see a close above here. Otherwise, close above here, then continue higher. Otherwise, it going to be a sweep in, make a fair value gap, to then continue higher, something like this. After sweeping this low, yeah, that's makes more sense. So from the next, from the euro itself, also the same thing. Price did took out a major high from the monthly time frame, and then from the weekly itself, the price failed to form a weekly fair value gap. Even though this is the breakaway, but after taking this liquidity, the price decided to coming back. So I do expect slightly lower prices, at least at least from at least this low will be the target, despite how the breakaway gap from the bearish side as well. So at least this low, it will be continue lower all the way to this low. If the price decide to hold, this could be a sweep to then continue higher. We target at this high first. So the same thing goes to the GBP, the pounds. So the pounds price did take a major high, take out a major high, and decide to close below it. So according to the concept of power of three, the weekly itself, um, a, in order a power of three to form, it should be a accumulation, manipulation, and distribution for every single candle. So if the price wanted to be, okay, do give me a second. Excuse me, everyone. Uh, how to capture? Wait, guys, give me a second. It's the first live stream. Sorry for the technical issue that's been going on. Um, give me a second. I cannot. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. What the hell? Hey, bro, I can. I don't know why I cannot add you in. It's like damn funny though. I cannot. I cannot. It's too funny already. I don't think you need to show on your enemy to switch screen. Sound check. Lawrence, can everyone hear Lawrence?
Wait, I think this one can try Zoom, then can add the tab inside.
Oh, is it? But Zoom, I don't have
No,
the.
how
Because I don't know how. I don't have the Zoom
hi
Premium,
hello.
so yeah, I can hear.
Hi.
Ralph, can you hear?
Yeah, I
Lawrence.
can hear you, bro.
Okay, okay.
The
So
stream got lag, so
Cannot. I'll take some time to reply.
okay. So Lawrence, can you hear?
Can hear you, bro.
Okay, okay. You can hear the stream music or not? Is it very loud or something?
not not loud,
Not loud,
not loud.
not loud.
Eh?
Is correct.
Correct. Perfect, bro.
But I do hear echo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sound check. How was it now? Instead of like you did doing the live, maybe you can just turn on the cam. Would it be better?
Me, I on cam already. What?
Oh, you on cam already, or you on cam or your share screen
For
on
Discord,
Discord? Yeah,
let me stop streaming.
yeah. You stop streaming, but you just switch on, or your webcam wasn't ready, or what?
It's ready.
Okay.
A camera on already.
Yeah,
Camera on already.
yeah. I think this is better.
Okay.
Okay. Mm, okay. Maybe I just continue streaming first. Then we see how anyways. Can everyone in on live hear Lawrence?
They probably can hear.
Okay, okay, then that's good. Then maybe I just continue the analysis. Okay, so for the pounds itself, also the same thing. This could be decent if the price. I want to see price just continue respect the bullish order flow. Since there is a temporary bullish on the DXY, so I do believe there will be a quite a retracement against all the major pairs to then continue higher. This should be the next target on the pounds already. It could just continuing higher. At least this high. The rest of this high will be a low resistance liquidity run. So from this is a weekly fair value area. So the next thing going to be okay. This is the overall outlook for the pound. Next, the New Zealand dollar. The price is a bit rangy because of is the summer month. In the summer month, price the hedge funds tends to be more holidays, especially in the summers and the winters. So these two season is coming, right? There will be a lot of like banks holidays, uh, because of the summers and the winters holidays. Then they will just take a break, and the forex market will be a bit rangy. So we just trade other from this uh, summer and winter months, we will be fine for it. So from here, the New Zealand dollar, you can see from the monthly itself, there is a very big range over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The eight, even the 8 month, the range wasn't been broken yet. But in a lower range itself, there is a good sign of closing above right here. But if we do want to see a price continuing higher off, we will need to see from the weekly. There is a weekly fair value area right here, coming back into this weekly fair value area to then continue higher and close above this range. So this is my point of view, but wasn't too interested on the New Zealand dollar because of how rangy is it. Like the bullish order flow wasn't respect through, then in the end coming back sweeping the low of the bullish order flow to then continue higher. What price could just do is could be just do a fake move to then continue lower, take out this high, or eventually this low and this low. So this wasn't interest me, but the rest of the Australian dollar, Euro dollar, and the gold is interest me. So the USD Canadian dollars. So the US Canadian dollar, the price did make a sweep to then continue lower. I believe according to this momentum, right, this low will be broken anytime soon. Okay, so what we will do is, okay, we do see a weekly fair value area right here, but there is some premium area resting above. What I would like to see is a weekly candle sting in and then rejected off from the week 1 hour, from the 4 hour, leaving with a BPR 4 hour BPR, coming back to then continue lower. So what we can do is a close below here should be a good confirmation for us to entry off, and then coming back sting in to then displace lower. So this is our main take, which is a continuation bearish on the higher time frame. So from a daily time frame itself, like what DXY I analyzed, it could be a temporary, a bullish order flow coming in. So the price could just take out this low, sweep, and then continue pump higher, sting back in to this range at a higher time frame, to then leaving with a 4 hour fair value gap out, to then continue lower all the way to this monthly or weekly buyers target. So the same thing goes to USD JPY. So from USD JPY, we do took off from a monthly time frame is nothing, but a very good bearish sign. So from, give me a second. Yes, we do have a monthly fair value gap closing. The next candle should be open here. There is a monthly fair value gap formed and shown. And then from the weekly time frame itself, there is a weekly fair value gap respected, sting in, and hit in the major draw liquidity. Sweep, thought continue higher, but eventually continuing lower. So it's a very good sign of a bearish order flow. So from the daily itself, also pointing the same direction. After stinging in, there is a daily fair value gap leaving this daily fair value gap as well, but the price didn't follow through, but make this pump. So from the same thing again, the DXY, a temporary bullish buyers wasn't surprised for it. There is a premium area right here, and there is a protected high right here. So what could price continue doing is a sweep, a sting in. I don't believe this small fair value gap is going to hold, but it's all about probability. Price could just sting in, a fair value gap out from the 1 hour time frame. This is all about the time frame alignments as well. So targeting at this low first. So if price fail to hold from here, the next PD array going to hold is this high, or eventually is this fair value area. So there is a pre-range to trade off. We just react according. If the 1 hour show us the price from any of this area, then we can just take it. So overall will be the yen basket. A yen basket is also like the same thing as the US dollar index. So it's just changed to yen. Okay, so where does the yen is pointing right now is from the fundamental itself. Yen is increasing their rates, so everyone is buying yen for as a safe haven, especially the GJ. Okay, so the first target I will be seeing is this high at least. If the price if the yen wants to continue higher, would like to see price close above here. But despite how this monthly candle closes, I would expect coming back a retracement to then continuing higher to take out this high. So for a lower time frame, a temporary bearishness of the yen will be foreseen. So there is a daily fair value gap right here as well. So I wouldn't surprise if the price sting into it and do a huge injection in and then a huge injection out from here. I wouldn't surprise. I would expect price coming back at this area, this zone, to then continue higher. So since I'm temporary bearish on the yen, the rest of the against the yen itself should be a longs. Yes, as you can see right here, from a monthly standpoint, this is the pounds against the yens. Despite how this rejection form, which is a little bit uncomfortable because it's more than almost 90% of rejection after this dump. So I do believe price could just continuing higher up to where we just trade according to the premium array first. Okay, so we have this first monthly fair value gap as our first premium array. So this is the fair value gap monthly. The second thing, the weekly. So after the weekly, daily. Okay, so the first monthly fair value gap, I would expect a daily fair value gap out for them to show me the true direction. If otherwise the price just close above here to at least 3 daily candle to show me a reversal sign or a continuation sign. If the price just closed with a small candle for the second one, and then the third candle is just a, very strong buy injection right here, this high at least will be targeted. From the weekly standpoint itself, is also a unmitigated fair value gaps. So I wouldn't surprise as well. And then if possible, there is a bearish momentum coming in to then continue lower all the way to this low. I wouldn't surprise as well. It's the same analysis as this. I want the price to continue bearish until this daily fair value gap, then the buy injection coming in, target all the way to this monthly draw on liquidity. This is what I see over a long term. So temporary bearish on the yen, then bullish against the yen. Okay, so okay, for Euro JPY, also the same thing. The first target going to be this monthly fair value gap, which is our premium array to short of. Okay, so this is quite a clean one. The price sweep the previous weekly candle low to then reject off. So we see 4 hour any sign of bullishness to target for us to ride on this Euro JPY or not, all the way to this monthly fair value gap. Okay, yes, there is. From the retail standpoint, from a SMC standpoint, I do see a trend line liquidity. Maybe is this high as a breakout, the trend line breakout or whatever. But I don't use trend line. But if those who using trend line, I do believe so. You guys are seeing it. So I will be bullish on the against the yen. From here, I do see a fair value area to coming back off. A daily, potentially, hopefully there is a daily fair value gap for us to sting in. One more daily candle, a up candle coming back, leaving with a daily candle on the Monday. So we can just trade off from there. Something like this. Then we can just take off from here. A sting in could be nice. Target all the way to the monthly. So it's about 3R. So this could be decent. Okay, so for the Monday, we don't rush into the trades. We just trade according what the price want to give us. So I believe the rest of the yen pairs are the same as well. It's going to be a temporary bullish until it hits a weekly or a monthly bias draw on liquidity. Okay, it's the same thing. It's still in the range. I would love to see a range breakout at this high as well. At breakout and then targeting this high. Everything is all the same. My bias is same against the yen pairs. Everything are all bullish against the yen. Okay, so far any question, everyone? Lawrence, anything to touch on your side? Okay, so maybe a very brief introduction about myself and Rob maybe will be doing on the Tuesday because there's some technical issues. So what I will do is next I will be
Mm,
teaching you guys how to play. Sorry?
I got no outlook but it's mostly I trade mostly AMD so I got no outlook. I only got weekly outlook If but now it's start of new quarter, very hard to give the
Do a outlook,
weekly
right?
outlook.
Yeah, I think that is fine as well. So what I'm going to do next is like maybe guiding the rest of the premium or the new members how to use MT4 and MT5. So maybe let me start on the MT5 itself. So from MT5, you guys can see a lot of like this kind of index, the, the watch list and everything. Okay, so this is the list that you can trade off, but because of the current markets is not moving, so you won't all you can see the stagnant itself, the price are stagnant and the spread are very big because of the market is not even moving. It's a close over market as well. So from here you can see there is a chart down here, the icon itself. You can just do so from this side. You can just take a look at the chart. From the time frame itself, you can see over right at the top. You can choose every single time frame you want to do the analysis of. Then the second thing is this is MT5. You can just click here. You can just do if you want to do some object, if you want to do some object trades and indicator itself, you can just do accordingly. So the next thing, right? So the next thing, for example, I just do a odd cat Australian against the Canadian dollar. You can just zoom in and zoom out to see the candles. If you want to see a bit low, a bit like a bit more detail, you can just zoom in accordingly. You can just see the price action itself, see the true direction itself. So if you want to you want to check on the price, you can just do it this way. You can just click on the crosshair right here. So you can just target and see at on your right, you will be seeing the prices. So like especially specifically at this level, this price. Okay. This is the crosshair how you can see the price from the MT4 itself, MT5, sorry. So from there is a indicator button, but I won't be teaching you guys using the indicator. Everything will be using the trading views. Okay. So how do you guys able to do the market execution and everything? This round button from here, it will be a limit orders. Okay, so from here, this limits order, right? You'll be seeing, okay, the moment you click here, this will be the limit order that you can drag off. So above the current price is going to be a limit sell. If below the current price is going to be a buy limit. So what is buy limit? Buy limit is actually placing an order below the current price. The moment the price sting into this level, it will be your order will be triggered and your order will be filled. Okay, this is about buy limits. There is another thing called sell limit, which is sell above the current price. It's the same thing. Okay, then there is another two more thing is called buy stop and sell stop. So what are buy stop and sell stop? Okay, so buy stop is actually the current price break above this level or sting into this level, then it will just your order will be triggered and filled. The same thing go to sell stop. It's the same thing. The moment price either break through or sting in, your sell order will be triggered. That's the purpose of it. Okay. So the next thing is this square. So just in case you want to do a market order, you can just do it according to here. This is the lot size. So lot size is the numbers that give you to place in the CFD. What is CFD? Contract for difference in the forex term. So we won't use uh, the dollar, US dollar itself. We just use the lot size to place the contract for difference. Okay. So how to calculate this lot size? It will be coming up next on with a PDF files. So you guys can go through it. If you guys still um doesn't understand about it, you can just PM us. We will guide you accordingly. Okay. So what you can do, you can just adjust. You just click. It will be a number pad showing up, and you just adjust the lot size upon the calculation. Then you just click the buy or sell button. The trade will be executed. You need to accept this one click trading first. For example, this is going to be a 0.2 lot. Then I click a sell button. Too bad I can't execute anything yet because it's the weekend, the market wasn't open. Okay, so that's about it for the MT5. So currently, do let me show MT4. So in MT4, right, it's also look exactly the same thing. The execution part wasn't the hardest. So from here, the same thing. You can see this is your watch list. That whatever currencies you want to trade off, commodities, everything. The second one is the chart. You can zoom in. You can zoom in and see, do the analysis. Check on the time frame right here. Check on the price with a crosshair. On the right side, you can see the price itself. Then if you want to execute a trade, you can just click a trade. Then there is a market execution right here. If you want to do a buy or sell order, everything is inside here. So the first one was the buy limit, then the second one was the sell limit. The third one going to be a buy stop and sell stop, which is I explained earlier. So a buy limit, which is uh can be set the below the current price. Sell limit is above the current price. Buy stop is going to be a break below, and a sell stop going to be sorry, the buy stop is going to be a break above, and the sell stop is going to be a break below. Okay. Then there is a stop loss and take profit. What are the difference between it? Okay, so stop losses are those you want the price to exceed at this price. Okay. Then the take profit one, you want the price to take profit at this price. Basically, that's the purpose of it. Okay, so we every single time before we enter a trade, we already know where to place our stop loss and take profits. So in a later days, I will teach you guys how to do it. Okay, basically that's all on my part. Okay. So anyone has any more question on it? I think it's quite draggy about.
We need to cover doing how to do journal. or what trades to take.
Okay, Lawrence, you want to do on that part?
Yeah, sure.
I think I can change to your screen. Give me a second. You show it live first. You share the screen in Discord.
Mm. I got no Excel template.
Ah, you don't have the Excel template, is it?
Yeah. All my
Uh,
all my journal I do on Telegram, bro.
oh, okay. Give me a second. Okay, so, wait, I didn't share. Give me a second. Is the number very small?
No, can see.
Can see, is it very clear or a bit blurry?
Very clear.
Very clear, okay.
Now cannot see, bro. Now too small already.
Oh, now too small already,
Press F11.
F11. Wait, bro. I'm using Mac.
Oh,
Eh,
you need to make full screen.
okay, wait, never mind. Maybe I just zoom in bigger first, so you guys can see it. So from is the whole template rain? Okay, so from this side, right, you can see, you guys can see how do I do the journals accordingly. So what I'm doing is, wait, a bit messy, I cannot. Okay, so from here you can see what I do is the date and the pairs that I trade off.
It's not showing your thing. It's showing the NCS tab.
Is it?
Yeah,
How about now?
yeah, can see now.
Can see now, Okay. Okay, so currently this date will be the trade executed, the executed trade, and the pairs. The direction itself, my bias is the buy or sell. It's only have two. The lot size that have been taken is according to the risk percentage that I risking, and then this was the entry I taken. How the SL been doing? The calculated SL, the calculated TP, the closing price that are actually executed. Potentially, it could be a SL or TP or a manual close according to the price action itself. And then this is the pips gain. then the profit and losses, then this will be the win or losses. But right, there is a kind of privacy I already hidden that the overall results. This was a smaller account. This is the net profit and losses. And then the next thing is the analysis. What is your bias? What is the context? What is the narrative? The bias, context, narrative, your entry model. How does it looks like? And then you can just plug in your chart right here, something like this. So you can plug in your chart right here. So basically, that's how we do journals. Why journals is important? So once in like every single month, we can do a review on how this month been doing for us, how that month been doing for us. Like we are performing well, why this, and we can look back and review back everything. Yeah, basically that's the purpose of doing journals. We know where to find our mistake, where to find our good, and pros and cons. So basically, that's it. Yeah.
Honestly, right, the journal, the
Hmm.
journaling, right, you don't necessarily need to do it on one Excel sheet. You can do it any way you want to do the journal.
Yeah. Right. Like
Like
Lawrence
the
say,
Excel
you
sheet,
can. Mm,
the Excel sheet just makes everything look neater. But whatever floats your boat, you can do it any way you want.
yeah. Right. You can do it in Notions and everything. If you prefer Notion, you can just by all means, you can just do it accordingly. So I think it's getting late right here. There is some missing points for the basics educations on how to analysis by using supports and resistance. It will be touching on perhaps Wednesday on the live tricks. So stay tuned, everyone. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, Thursday. Lawrence will be taking the streams on Tuesday. Friday, you streams.
Friday no stream. Friday no stream, right?
Uh, yeah, I think then we remove Friday's streams. So we do streams. Tuesday will be Lawrence doing, and Wednesday, Thursday we will be doing the streams as well in a duo, and then the Sunday. So Friday and Saturday will be going to be our rest day lah. Eventually,
Mm, can.
okay. Happy to see you everyone on the Tuesday onwards. Signing out.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Thank you
you.
everyone for joining the stream.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.